What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another game that I found on Game Pass. I saw this game on Steam, and I was like, if there was a simulator, this one might be, one I might try out. My sister said I might like it because I do watch a lot of cop shows. I watch a ton of cop shows: Law and Order SVU, NYPD Blue, Rookie Blue, The Rookie, On Call. Like, I can go on. Cops. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I was gonna pick it up on Steam, but when I saw that they added it to Xbox Game Pass, I said, nah, I got to give it a shot. Like, there's no it says simulation, the full experience designed for players who want an immersive experience. Casual is adjusted balancing and more hints on what's happening around the player. Makes the game less punishing. Well, if you're playing this game for the first time, it is highly recommended that you start a new career in casual mode. This provides useful hints. Alright, sure. I am going to play as Frank Miller. He was born in 1983. He's married. Wow, he's just like Nolan, right? He should be in his 40s by now. But yeah, let's get started into Police Simulator. Day 1 is Officer Frank Miller. Shift selection. Here is the district overview where you can pick your next shift. You have to play 5 shifts each week. You can take 4 days off a week and receive new shift options by pressing Devil? H is handbook, X is confirm. So, unfortunately, they need to fix these face buttons. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of gamepad face button bottom, which I'm thinking is A, and gamepad face button right is B. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put A and B up there, bro. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Melting Pot is a diverse district that includes the neighborhoods North Point, historic downtown Alcombe, Chester, and Beaufort Landing. Parts of the district are very old, but it has continued growing and resulted in a diverse urban landscape where modern architecture meets historic buildings. Alright. Well, I guess I'll start my first shift. Melting Pot. Okay, yeah, I've already. Well, look at this. A radar gun, Beaufort Landing. Right now I only have North Point, so that's where I'm going. A new day in the office. Check the available shifts. Each week you can request up to 4 shifts, new shifts, by taking a day off. 4 shifts by taking a day off. No partner assigned. Press for multiplayer option. Oh, there's multiplayer. Alright, so I guess I start in North Point since I ain't got no choice right now. Brighton has nearly 500,000 inhabitants and is one of Franklin's largest cities. The city was founded in 1622 and is one of the oldest cities in the United States. The harbor town has grown so much over the years that its downtown district had to be relocated to land further away. Compared to other harbor cities, due to its size, a lot of citizens from the metropolitan area are drawn into the city for work and leisure each day. This ensures that there is always something for the police to do here. Really? Alright, so I got 25 minutes of foot patrol. Sounds like fun, right? We get to see what it's like to be a 40-year-old cop. John Nolan. Leave desk. I know he's in some pain, or at least he's gonna be, because they got me out here in winter gear in these long sleeves. Certain interactions with pedestrians and vehicles, like checking an ID for focusing on a license plate, enter a record in your police computer. The entity history displays all identification data for the current shift. Officers should make good use of the police computer, as they will find additional information. Entity information. This is not available on ID cards or license plates. The police computer can be accessed with Devil. Oh, wait, so that would be like, so they got like the old Xbox controller buttons. Can I don't want to detain. What?
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
There's no way she's doing something
Hello,
wrong,
officer.
right?
It's your first day on the job, and your first shift is to issue parking tickets, so be on the lookout for vehicles violating parking regulations. Be on your guard and show presence when you encounter other violations. Always remember to have reasonable suspicion before you detain someone and a probable cause with sufficient evidence before making an arrest. Now, some days are better than the others, and remember, every day is different. Good luck.
Thank you, partner. I'll certainly remember that.
Yes, I certainly remember that. Wait, we only got... Is she talking to the wall? They don't have this in jails, do they? So you have to use the bathroom like in front of everybody? How do I run? Okay. Off bank. Alright, so welcome to your first day as a Brighton police officer. Your first assignment is to issue parking tickets. If you see any violations during your shift, such as littering or jaywalking, you are encouraged to act. Detain the offenders, ask them for their ID, and issue them a ticket. Keep Brighton streets safe from any violations. In the top left corner, you will find information on the time, date, and duration of your current shift. Okay. 22, so this is 3 years ago? All new officers are advised to use the handbook for additional information about certain duties. You can open the police computer from the tool wheel by pressing start. If the game is too easy or too difficult, consider changing the game settings to enable or disable simulation features.
We've been getting a lot of calls concerning the parking situation over the last few days. Will you keep your eyes open, officer?
Of course.
10:43. I guess I'll start my shift walking the beat, you know what I'm saying? I got on some comfortable shoes, it looks like. My first vehicle looks valid. What does that say? Interact. No, I don't want to give it a ticket. State of Franklin 7XG155, huh? How did they say to bring up my computer? Wait, what? Oh, so he's the registered owner? He hasn't reported it stolen. Oh, wow, I could do that? No violations recorded. Latino, 1996? His name is Floritin Maharaj. Alright. Everything seems decent and in order here. Man, this is a lot of ground to cover in 25 minutes. I guess I gotta shift and conduct points. Earn points based on your actions in the game. Shift points are rewards. Conduct points are penalties. For example, asking for ID without any reason will deduct CP. After each shift, both SP and CP reward you with district experience, which earns you the duty stars. You unlock items and other progression areas by accumulating enough duty stars. Alright. You know what? They didn't say anything about looking at... Wait, did I just... No, how do I put that back up? Alright. Ooh, ID status is expired. Nyla. Gun. She doesn't have a gun permit. Why would that matter? Wait, hold on. What did they say was expired? ID status. So her ID is expired. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, expired license plate. What? You just lost your first conduct points for failing to act correctly. What? But it said expired, did it not? Don't pull your gun out, boy. Oh, her ID status. Oh, okay. So her license plate is valid. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I'm a rookie, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rookie, so you gotta let that be. I can't just say hello. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine. Have a nice day.
Watch out, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure y'all walking across the street correctly. So I wonder what they're gonna do with...
Hi, citizen.
Okay. Wait, is he parked? Man, put your gun away, bro. Okay, so he's parked. Who is this? Gabriella Johansson. Everything is valid. Issued a ticket for driving with headlights off at night. Convicted of money laundering and selling narcotics? What? But she's parked. She's parked illegally, right? She's got a handicap sticker, but that's no excuse. Position. Wait, special zone? All parking tickets connected to special zone. Yeah, what kind of taxi zone, fire hydrant, no parking zone? You know what? I don't want to lose any more conduct points, bro. I'm gonna let this slide because I don't want to lose any. You discovered a new point of interest, Blackbird Theater. Nice day we're having, huh? You ain't got nothing to say? I mean, that's understandable, I guess. It's not like I'm gonna use anything. Okay, okay. I gotta stop pulling my gun out, bro, for real. Alright, so let me see. Zoo Newark. Insurance status is invalid. Now I should be able to write her a ticket for this, right? Is there a ticket for insurance? No. Parking, position alignment, expired plate. Alright, so there's no thing for insurance, so now these are the type of vans that you stayed away from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So of course I'm gonna check the license plate on this bad boy. Profile doesn't exist. The requested profile could not be found in the system. There's no wait a minute, wanted? You can call for a tow truck with vehicles that are emitting smoke and which can be no longer driven, which can no longer drive, or for vehicles that are parked in the way that justifies towing. I don't know what exactly. If I ever see whoever owns this vehicle, they're gonna get it from me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Valid. I shouldn't be checking every plate like this, but her ID status is expired. She was a verbal warning for parking in a handicap zone, convicted of DUI, running a stop sign, convicted of aggravated assault and selling narcotics.
Hi.
Hey.
Wait, is that the lady I just looked up? No, I gotta keep these people's faces in mind here. So if I ever see them, okay. So handicap parking, huh? Now, how are you supposed to? Okay, so anything in between here is handicap parking. All right, gotcha. Is that? No, she not one of the people. I mean, I guess y'all loitering, but you know. You're getting stuff out of the ATM, y'all just chilling. Taxi parking zone. Taxi parking zones are indicated by a traffic sign at each end. Vehicles parked illegally in such areas can be ticketed and towed, but be careful because in addition to the regular city taxis, there are also other transportation services like Brighton's private taxi company, whose vehicles are labeled with a shift sticker on the vehicle windshield or side windows. Issue a ticket by opening the radar. Focus on license plates makes them easier to read and see if they're expired. You can also focus on the cars on the street and pedestrians. This is especially advisable when they look like a wanted person or they are exchanging items. You might want to take a closer look at a suspicious situation by using to receive intuition feedback. So he is parked illegally, huh? And he's in a towaway zone? Alright. Looks like we got our first towaway. He's in a taxi zone. And, you know what? Let's go ahead
Can you
and
send
get
a tow truck to my current location? I have a vehicle here that needs towing.
Tow truck will arrive at your location shortly, officer.
I'll stay here in case. Wait, what? What? That wasn't shortly. That was like instantly. Alright. Took care of that situation. And let's see about this vehicle right here, this little bug right here. Mahika Guerrero. No gun permit. Insurance status is invalid. Well, if I should ever find you, well, yeah, like, what are y'all... Is that her? Like, is this her? It is. Hey, we need to talk. I need your ID, please.
Would you show me your ID, please?
Yeah, sure, officer.
Oh. Colkin. UA Colkins. Oh, no. You know what? You fit the description of, you really do fit the description of somebody.
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
Oh, they took point, but she fit the description, guys. Come on. That she really looked just like. Now they said I could scan people. So if I scan her. Oh. What happened to being able to scan people just chilling? Now you look suspicious because you just, what are you waiting on? City advertising? Actually, you don't look like anybody. Wait, whoa. Hold on, ma'am.
Hiya.
That truck is on fire. And he's gone. Well, I'm only supposed to be doing license plates right now anyway, so. Rosa Yoshida. Gun permit, no. She got a verbal warning for not using turn signal, DUI, cannabis, identity theft, and selling narcotics. Dude, does everybody here sell drugs? It's prohibited to request ID without... Bro, I told you I didn't... Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. What's this? Is this me? Okay, so it looks like I need to go... You discovered a new point of interest. Burger Heaven? Apparently there's some issues with some cars down here. I don't think anything big is going to happen because apparently they got me in tutorial mode. No parking from 12 noon to 4 p.m. on Wednesday. It's Monday, so you hold on. Let me. He may not got away just yet. Azura Cabrera. ID status is expired. Insurance is invalid. Does not have a gun permit. If I ever find you, I think you know what's up, right? But for the time being, I must go down here because it looks like there's some issues here going on. That looks like a no parking zone. 12 noon. Okay. Alright. I'll give it to you just once. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see what's up. Go see what's up down here. Network connection lost.
Oh yeah.
Hey there.
I don't know why my network connection would be lost, but he's on the phone. You discovered a new Andre's Bakery. Y'all kind of move aside for a second here. Alright, so I should be... Can I make a checkpoint for these? Watch out, y'all. Watch out. Use hand gestures to give traffic orders to drivers to resolve traffic jams and ensure a better flow of traffic during emergencies. Open the inventory wheel and select police hand gestures. Then choose between use wait, move gesture, use U-turn gesture, and use reverse gesture. Ensure you're standing in the driver's field of view so that they can see your hand gestures. Bro, you getting a ticket. Come here. Ooh, that's what you get. That's what you get for not stopping when I ran across there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but how do I know what? I think they're over here. I reached my destination. I can't jump. Oh, I'm back where I started. Can I zoom in at all? Yeah. I don't understand. Gamepad face button top is legend. Oh, those are patrol cars. Alright. 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 Well, I guess I'll start down this way now. You know, I don't walk the whole block. Ain't really found much. This can't be the same. Is it? Juliet Bjorn. Really? That's what you were convicted of? That's insane. Either that car was wrong or you're jaywalking, sir. Hey. You didn't see that car crossing the street? I need to see your
I'd
ID.
like to see your ID, please.
Let me... What you mean, yeah? DeLuca? Edgardo? 6'4"? You don't look 6'4", my guy. I need to search you, bro. Well, I'll let you go for now. Issue a violation? Yeah. After gaining evidence of a committed violation, punish the criminal. Jaywalking. I'll give you a verbal
I'm gonna
warning
leave you
this
with
time.
just a verbal warning.
Okay.
Cause you walked right in front of that car, bro.
Hey, officer.
Hello to you too.
Wait, did I lose points for that? Yo. Okay, it doesn't look like I lost points for that. I was about to say. Alright, so there isn't really much. Let's see if I can't report. What did I say? It said a report. What? What? It's prohibited to ask. You acquired a person. You accused a person and issued them a warning without justification, without initial grounds for suspicion. No felony. No felony you discover is justified, and the person cannot be prosecuted. But I just issued them a warning, bro. Like, can I do my job? Well, my job is to, like, focus on parking tickets for right now, so. It's a towaway zone. No parking from 8 a.m. to 12 on Tuesday. Now, I don't understand this because it says this is a towaway zone. But this is Monday, so they could park here on Monday, right? I don't understand. Oh, wait. He doesn't have a gun permit. He has no violations. But there is shift in his window, so he could probably be here. This person, however, Ivan Carrillo. Parking in emergency entrance, parking in handicap zone. He has no driver's license. His registration is invalid. And he has no gun permit. Why? Alright, so I'm giving him a ticket for a special zone, taxi zone. -5! Yo, this is so confusing. You just ticketed a car carrying the shift. He had a shift label? Did he? Where is it? Expired license. That car over there is illegally parked with an expired license plate. Let's issue a ticket. What car?
Hi, officer.
Hi there.
Wait, oh no. Where's the shift logo at? Oh, it's on the windshield. Unfortunate. Watch out, boy. Now, which car did it say was parked? Which car is it talking about? Yeah, this is not good for my first shift. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, I can go all the way up here. Maybe I can. Ending the shift. Your first shift in Brighton is over. Really? Head back to the nearest precinct. You can still enforce the law en route. Alright.
Your shift is over, officer.
Where's the precinct at? Oh, okay, so Now I'm starting to understand the map at least. I feel like my second day would be better. My second day would be better. Pull out my blicky just in case somebody, you know, get a little... Well...
As a patrol officer, your duty never really ends.
I reached my destination. Alright, so what happens now? I guess I go back in here and log out. Well, my first day as Frank Miller was pretty... Let's see how I did. I issued a parking ticket. So I lost 5 points on one parking ticket. I lost 12 points due to parking and pedestrians, but I gained 20 for greeting and points of interest. So interesting. A new shift is available. What new shift? So this is the only shift here, so I don't know how. A new day in the office. Each week you can request. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Oh wait, I can choose how long I do the shift. Foot patrol in the evening. I'm gonna stick to 20 minutes for now. You know what I'm saying? When can I get me a car, bro? Like, why y'all got me out here? Your shift is assigned to an area. Patrol officers shouldn't leave the currently assigned area. Alright. So... I guess you ain't got nothing to say to me now, huh?
We've been getting a lot of calls concerning the parking situation over the last few days. Will you keep your eyes open, officer?
I'll keep my eyes open.
So let me see. So this is the assigned area, so I need to stay within this area, huh? Alright, fine, I'll just jog this beat. I haven't really found any cars in violation though. Wait a minute. You know what? Say no more. You're getting a ticket. Meters expired. First one of the night. What is that? What? Ahead? I mean, she waiting on the bus. I can't leave this blue area. Okay, his ticket is valid. I mean, his thing is valid, but no parking. 12 noon to 4 p.m. on Friday.
What's up, officer?
Hey,
What is that in this van? Wait, is he parked right? Looks like he's parked right. People waiting at the bus stop, nothing to see there. He's kind of parked at a weird angle. Positioning. Well, he's not on the sidewalk and he's not too far into the street. But it's still out of... Wait a minute. No parking. These no parking signs are confusing. Handicap parking. He has a handicap sticker. He has been saved. Okay, he is way out too far into the street. Yeah, so go ahead and cop this ticket, my guy. You're way out too far in the street. Press gamepad special left for details. Certain interactions with pedestrians and vehicles, like checking an ID, insurance papers, pulling over a vehicle, pacing a vehicle, or focusing on a license plate, enters a record. Okay, so checking an ID puts the record in there, or insurance papers, pulling over a vehicle, or so at some point I'll eventually be able to pull over a vehicle. She's just on the phone. No need to inquire further into that. Alright, he's properly parked. Make sure you ain't trying to jump this guy at the ATM, you know what I'm saying? No parking on Friday. We check this license plate. Jacqueline Cope. You're not too far out in the street. You're not too far out in the street. Valid. He's not in front of a meter at all. No parking. Wait, like he's not in front of a meter. He's a taxi zone. Alright, does he have shift anywhere on his vehicle? I don't see it back here. He does have shift. He does have shift. Okay. He lucky. Mr. Dimitri Velasquez. You're lucky. Wait. Issue ticket for parking an emergency entrance. Vehicle theft. Shoplifting. Parking in a handicap zone. No, not using turn signal. Drinking in public. How does he still have a valid... What pedestrian just littered? Hey!
What's up? Hey there.
I'm gonna need to see your ID,
Would
sir.
you show me your ID, please?
Yeah, sure, officer.
Come on. Today. Alright, Mr. Imam Hector. Everybody's 6'4" in the city, huh? Alright. Keep a close eye on your intuition messages. You're now allowed to search him and his car because of his intuition message. Intuition message smells of alcohol. Wow. Actually, you're currently being detained for littering.
You've been detained for throwing trash on the street.
I pay my taxes so that the local municipality can do its job.
That has nothing to do with why you're being detained right now. So I'm gonna search your person.
Hands in the air and let me frisk you.
No items could be found. Let's see.
Please cooperate for a search procedure.
A yo-yo, gum, some plastic, a letter, and satin gloves. Sir, what are you doing with all of this stuff? Give traffic warnings to pedestrians for their safety during emergencies. You should have reasonable justification to do so. Open the interaction wheel and select give traffic orders. Then choose between move and wait or evacuate the area depending on the situation. First of all, I'm going to give you a ticket for littering.
I'm issuing you a ticket for littering, which should be about $25.
My lawyer will take care of it.
Alright, the person looks really sad. I don't care. Listen, you're drunk. So
For your safety, please do not use this sidewalk. Thanks for your cooperation.
Wait,
This
what?
is a public rights violation, officer.
What? Move and
Wait
wait.
here. Don't try anything stupid.
If I have to.
If you have to. You know what? Another violation. I'm gonna
Leave me
give-
alone!
What just happened? Where'd he go? Okay. We got somebody who's breaking the law. 17,933. I'm tracking down the suspect right now, who's fleeing the scene. How do I stop him? Stop!
BPD, stop now!
Taser deployed. I repeat, taser deployed. Background checks and documents. Illegal weapon possession. Fleeing.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you fled from a law enforcement officer. Please step onto the sidewalk.
Please, no.
You made this worse than it has to be, sir. You should call for arrest transport so the person gets arrested.
Backup requested to take a suspect into custody. I repeat, backup requested.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
You try and run, and it's up for you. You understand me? Get over here. I gave you a ticket. All you had to do was go home. But what did you do? You decided to run away.
I'll soon be at your location. I just parked nearby.
I'm over here, y'all.
Partner, I'll go ahead and take the suspect into custody. Please cooperate and come with me to the police van.
No choice.
That's right. You got no choice.
Yo!
Whoops. You look familiar, lady. Like I might have, Alright, take him on to jail. You should have known better than to try me, boy. 17 conduct points lost? Yo, what did I do wrong? What? Justified ID check. Justified detainment for littering. Justified frisk. Found no illegal items. Justified body search. Found no illegal items. Justified ticket for littering. Evacuate the premises. The action was move and wait. The action is justified, but you've done it already. The suspect is fleeing. Oh, well, actually... What? I lost 15 points for... Well, you know what? I did hear that you're not supposed to stun somebody as they're running because they could fall on their face. And, you know, they won't be able to use their arms because they're getting shot. So they won't be able to use their arms to protect themselves or to block their fall. So I guess that makes sense. But the arrest was justified. So, okay. That's crazy, though. Alright. Let me go back on patrol. Wait a minute. No parking on Thursday. Well, this dude is getting a ticket. He's getting 2 tickets, actually. 1, meters expired. 2, he's on the curb. Alright, let's keep moving. Ma'am, you just walked during a no walking thing. You know that, right? I need to see your ID.
Would you show me your ID, please?
Well, sure. There it is, officer.
Hannah Jarvinen? Look, you can I issue a violation? No. I mean, alright, fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
I lost 2 points. I didn't have it. She walked when they're walking when the hand says. I guess that's not an excuse. I ain't got much time left on my shift. Let me see if I can't meet a few more.
How are you?
Hey there.
Ah, we got another expired meter here. It doesn't take much to just come out here and put some coins in this meter, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much to do that. That's all you gotta do is come out here, put some points in this, some coins in the meter. Not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything at all. What's with the yellow? Oh, I'm not supposed to leave. Alright, let me see. He's parked good. Alright. Everything is cool there. I'm not supposed to leave this zone, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at. He's parked pretty well. Alright. Any of these guys expired? None of them are expired. That person just littered who? Hey! Excuse me, bro. Hey! You! I need to talk. I need to see
I'd like
some
to
ID.
see your ID, please.
Let me see some ID, bro. Don't you be clearing your throat with me. I don't know what type of illnesses you got, Mr. Carlos Rogers. This person sounds angry. Okay, so he doesn't smell of alcohol, so I don't have a reasonable cause to search. But I'm gonna issue you a ticket for littering.
I'm issuing you a ticket for littering. It should be about $25.
Really? That's so much money.
Well, all you had to do was pick up. You know what? Can I give him another ticket for littering? That would take away from my condo points. I'm gonna give you a verbal warning.
I'm gonna leave you with just a verbal warning.
Okay.
The person seems to be really relieved.
It's fine. Have a nice day.
Did I just game the system there? Ooh. You got a couple of violations, my friend. One, you're too far out into the street. Two, you're parked in front of a fire hydrant.
It's good to
Hey,
see
you know
you
what?
again, officer.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Oh, it's a handicapped vehicle. Do I want to tow a handicapped vehicle? I won't tow it because it's a handicapped vehicle. You need to get it out of the way, sir. Sir, ma'am, whoever owns this vehicle. Move it. So I guess I gotta earn my stripes so I can get a car and like chase people. Ah. Look what we have here. Another expired meter. I mean, it takes nothing to put a couple of quarters in there. I'm not gonna be able to catch him. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. You discovered a new point of interest, brick and mortar. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to catch that car anyway. Alright. Keeping it moving. Let's see here. The fire hydrant right there. He's parked. Does he have a shift? Wait, he's... No, stop. Hey. I guess I gotta let him make that. I gotta let him make it. He wouldn't let me stop him. You're parked. Let me make sure. Hold on. My shift is almost over. Brandon Peterson. ID is expired. No gun permit, but no violations. He's parked. Well, first of all, yeah, you parked. He's parked, wrong direction. I'm not gonna tow it, but you need to get it out of here.
Hi, citizen.
The cops really say that? Hello, citizen. My shift is about up. I don't think there's any more vehicles. It's valid even though it says no parking. Today is Wednesday. Hold on. 12 noon to 4 p.m. Wait, 12 noon to 4 p.m. no parking? And he's parked? See, is it before or is it here? I'm guessing it's within this zone. Like from this sign to this sign. So I'm gonna let him make it. Plus my shift is about over anyway, you know? But I did get to chase somebody down, you know? And I understand why I got the deduction from my conduct points. Drinking in public. You just witnessed a person drinking alcohol in public. Time to detain the drunk and teach them that we should all set a good example for the young. And that drinking excessively, especially in public, isn't the way. You can decide whether you want to issue the person a ticket or simply leave it to a verbal warning. Who was drinking in public just now? See, this is stuff I would definitely miss.
Your shift is over, officer.
I didn't see anybody drinking in public. I don't know what they're talking about, but hold on. I want to see if Ezio DeLuca issued a ticket for parking in handicap zone, driving with a broken tail light, parking too far from the sidewalk, and driving with headlights off at night. Well, my shift is up. So, it looks like I only have enough time for like 2 shifts per video. Alright, so I lost 17 points. But I gained 85 though. I got 2 stars. You unlocked a new call out type. Call out report speeders. Ooh. Ooh, and they gave me a radar gun. You've unlocked a new tool, photo camera. A new call out type, minor accident. A new neighborhood. Okay. Another new neighborhood. Can I at least see what I did wrong with this guy? Is it? Let's see if the mouse will let me see. Okay, yeah, this is the one where I tased him, right? So I shouldn't have told him to leave. And I shouldn't have tased him while he was running. I mean, but other than that, I didn't get any other violations, you know? On the up and up. A new day with a new. Oh, I can choose my shift now, huh? So I can police the same area. Or I can go to some different areas. But that's gonna be it for now. It looks like. Wait, it says I'm off 4 days out of the week, right? So I done already worked 2. All right, that is gonna be it for me for right now. Interesting. So it looks like more unlocks. You know, more unlocks as you play. So, in the next video, I will continue my career as Frank Miller. Right now I have 2 duty stars, so I got 2 shifts under my belt. You know what I'm saying? I actually like this. I don't know if this is how a rookie starts out in the police force, but it was pretty fun in my opinion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.